If you are just seeing this video and not part 1, here is a quick recap. Nigeria's new tax system starts in 2026. Tax is calculated yearly, not monthly. The first 800,000 per year is tax-free. After that, income is taxed in bands, not all at once. Now, let me properly explain these bands because that's where many people are confused, right? Let's assume someone earns 4.5 million in a year. Here is how the tax works step by step. So the first band, 0 to 800,000, is 0% tax. You are not paying tax for the first 0 to 800,000. Now, going to step 2, which is the second band. The second band starts counting from 801,000 up to 3 million. That portion is 2.2 million. Tax rate is 15%. So therefore, 2.2 million multiplied by 15%, that will give you 330,000 tax, right? So step 3, the third band. Now, because this person earns 4.5 million, we still have money left, right? So 4.5 million minus 3 million is equal to 1.5 million. So this falls into the 18% band, which is band 2. So 1.5 multiplied by 18%, that will give us 270 tax. So total tax for 4.5 million earner is 330,000 from 15% band. Then 270,000 from 18% band. Total tax in a year is 600,000. So, and very important, the person is not taxed 18% on the full 4.5 million, right? Only the portion above 3 million is taxed at 18%. So the first 0 to 800k is being taxed 0. He is not taxed on that. Then from 801,000 up to 3 million is taxed at 15%. Then anything above 3 million, that is from 301, only that portion would be counted at 18% tax, which is band B, right? So this is that about band and the taxations. Note that because you are earning 4 million, you'll be paying 20% tax or 18% tax. It differs. The higher your level, the higher your amount to be taxed, and each certain amount is being paid at that certain level of tax. Now, let's address the TIN rumor, that is TIN, tax identification number. So there is no law that says every Nigerian must have a TIN or their bank account will stop working. TIN is required only for people who earn taxable income, such as salary earners, business owners, and people that are self-employed but earn income. So if you don't earn a taxable income, you are not forced to get TIN just to operate a bank account. All right? So don't panic. As far as you are not earning a taxable income, you are not mandated to go for TIN. Stop spreading rumors or stop accepting the rumors. Now, another confusion is rent allowance versus rent relief. In the new tax law, if you check it out, you will see that there is a rent relief, right? So, but people confuses that with rent allowance in the salary structure. So, rent allowance is being paid by the employer, part of salary, and then it is fully taxable. Whereas rent relief, it's given by tax law. It reduces taxable income, applies to anyone who pays rent. It doesn't matter whether it's a junior staff or a senior staff. There is no rank in tax law. So if you live in your own house, inherited house, like you live in an employer provided accommodation, or you are paying a mortgage, then no rent relief applies, because mortgage and ownership are not treated as rent. So it may interest you to ask, how does government actually know that you pay rent? So government does not guess about your rent. You must declare and prove it. Salary earners submit documents to their employer. That is, your employer is the person that employs you. Let's assume you work in the university, so you submit those documents to the university. If you work for agency or any department or whatever ministry it is, you submit it to your employer. So those proofs can be tenancy agreement, rent receipts, or payment evidence. So in a nutshell, no proof, no relief. So some people ask, what if I use my friend as landlord? You know, Nigerians, all the time we are looking for shortcuts. We always want to beat the system. So what if I use my friend as the landlord? Because there is a rent relief provided by the law for the taxation, whereas they will exempt 20% of the amount you paid would not be taxed, right? So if you use, some people ask that question actually, what if I use my friend as landlord? So yes, someone can actually try that, but once you claim rent relief, a landlord now exists on record. You, that is your friend, that is the fake landlord, exists on the record that he is actually a landlord. So rent becomes income to the landlord, to your fake friend, to your fake landlord. It becomes an income. And if that rent is above 800,000 in a year, then certainly he must pay for income taxation, right? The PIT, because his rent is an income. But once amounts grow, repeat, or combine with other incomes, attention starts, and questions also start. So the system is simple. Income is taxed in portions. Low income is protected. Higher income pays more. Not everybody needs tin. Let me repeat that. Not everybody needs tin. If you are not earning income, you don't need a tin. Government will not take your money from your bank unless you are earning income. And if you are earning income, it must be above 800,000 before that. Some people are actually saying that they want to go and buy Asusu from markets because they can't operate banks anymore because of the taxation. No, government are not after your money in your banks, but after income that accumulates over 800K in a year. So if you earn small, the system largely shields you. If you earn more, the system expects contribution from you. So that is that. I hope you are able to learn something until we meet in the next episode of a little bit explanation about tax. Again, thank you for watching.